Welcome back to Blackstardove. Welcome back to my channel. As always, I need that HBO special, which means help a brother out. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. The topic of this video is one I've been wanting to do for a while, and it's something I heard as a 50 Cent quote from his book. Depression is a rich man's luxury. And then I thought about it. That's 100% true. Only rich people can really afford to be depressed. And I was trying to explain this to my son's mother, because I was like, I have this thing where I want him to live a black luxury lifestyle. She has this thing where she says money is not, the most important thing. And I said, in order for him to live a life that he can truly be free, he needs to have money or resources, right? So she didn't really understand. She says, well, if you work for a company, you can always get like free access to resources. You can go to, a company sponsored therapist or something like that. But my whole thing was this. And then when I heard that quote, like it all pulled it together for me. In order for you to be depressed, in order for you to be really in tune with your feelings, in order for you to eventually get over it and not just suppress it, depression is a rich man's luxury. Let's say, because he's a young boy, he's going to grow up to be a man. Whether he's depressed or not, he's going to have to go to work. Whether he's depressed or not, he's going to have to provide for his family. Whether he's whether he's depressed or not, he's still going to have to make sure that he's attending to his spouse's needs. Whether he's depressed or not, he needs to make sure that he's attending to his needs. Like, when you're depressed, you don't get the chance to actually do anything about it. You can, but there are severe consequences. Like, don't show up for work and then see what happens. You're eventually going to get laid off or fired. And then you're going to really be depressed because now you don't have a job. Like, and I've always wanted to express this point. It's like, in order for him, like, I just want my son to have the freedom of choice. In order for him to have the freedom of choice, that means we have to focus on acquiring resources or money to get those resources. Then when he is, let's say, because he's going to get depressed, right? That happens throughout life. He'll have the resources to say, hey, I'm able to handle this. I'm able to step back. I'm able to fully immerse myself and get the help I need versus just, hey, let me just do what I can to sweep it under the rug, because no matter what, I still got to go to work. No matter what, I still got to do this. I still got to pay that. I got this, that, and everything builds up. But she did do a very counter argument of saying that, hey, even rich people are depressed. Rich people kill themselves all the time. And I said, yes, that is true. But the difference is they have options. Like, that rich person, even though they're depressed, they do have an option of not working or not doing anything and still getting the help, versus being a functional depressive person. Like, functional depression, I believe, is incurable. Like, I'm pretty sure there's research that shows that it kind of is, but if you're just sweeping everything under the rug, that's not curable. You're just passing it until someone else can hopefully come and like stop it from exploding. All you're doing is putting like pressure into this bottle, and then eventually the bottle will crack and the bottle will bust open, and we see people do all these crazy things, and we wonder what the hell happened. Nothing really happened. They just reached their breaking point because they wasn't able to truly be depressed. They wasn't able to truly be in their feelings. They wasn't able to truly express themselves for one reason or another. It could be, hey, I have this image I need to maintain. It could be, hey, I have to go to work because I have these bills that I have to pay. Whatever it is, I just want my son to have the freedom of choice. And the best way possible, because like I said, he could be rich and he could still get depressed and still kill himself. I hope he doesn't. Knock on wood. But my thing is that I want to decrease the odds. I want to give him the odds of the best possibility of success. And depression is a rich person's luxury. Because to be fair, I honestly think about 65% of the people are currently depressed. They're just functional depressive a functional depressive person, and they're not really happy. Like, you can see it in their work, you can see it in their attitudes, you can see it in everything that's surrounding them. It's like a dark black cloud. But they have to persevere through it, and they have to go through it because, hey, you don't work, you don't eat. It's usually surrounding work. So that's the reason why I say I use the work analogy so much. It's just that, man, I just want the best for my son. And I can see into the future, and I can see his struggles. And I'm like, okay, how can we combat this? How can we combat that? She doesn't want him to become rich. So I have to teach him how to be a functional depressive person. And I try to explain this to her. It's going to be either going to be one of two things. Either he needs to learn how to function with depression, or he needs to have enough money and or resources to be able to outlast it while he's able to get help. It can't be both, technically. And that's the sad state of life that we're in. But it is the state of life that we're in. But that was just my little rant and my little thing of why I think depression is only a rich person's luxury. Take care. I love you. Peace.